Hello and welcome back. Yesterday I talked about the four different cash generating transactions that we'll focus on in our first 6 months of our program. Usually it's in 3 months, so the whole idea is you can probably get a second one in at the same time. The first one I want to talk about today is capital raising. And we don't just go and look for high net worth individuals and start hunting and begging and spend all our time trying to get people with money to part with it. That doesn't work. Our model that we use is the one I invented in 2015 called the Cornerstone Investor Model. It finds you investors who are hiding in plain sight. It really is a great way of identifying them and then pitching to them in a way that they understand that you can mitigate all of their risk, which is the most important thing in all of this. So we generally hunt for people in the industry or the market. They already know your business. They already probably have distribution channels which can take your project and probably have complementary products that don't compete with yours, but the same customers are buying what they have and will buy what you have. So we usually we keep it to a minimum because we're only taking you from early stage commercialization, that's the ideation side of it, all the way through to pre-scale. So we're not doing a scaling thing. We don't try and raise that money because at that point there, it's a lot easier to raise the money. And we have to get you to cash flow positive, not necessarily profit, but just cash flow positive. So then we can accelerate you with other funding at a later time. That way you don't give away as much equity. So, and it's a lot easier if you're only taking on, let's say, $100,000, which is what we normally do for an early stage cap raise. We also supplement that with grants because you can usually get 50 cents in the dollar for grants, although there are also other grants available, such as for most countries, they would have tax concessions where you get 33 cents up to 60 cents, 43 cents up to 60 cents in the dollar as a tax concession once you've expended the R&D money. So we know what you need to pitch. We start with leverages, and leverages are quite a different way of looking at this. But essentially, if I was to talking to you about leverages, I would be looking at how your distribution channel is going to save me a lot of money. So I can actually give you, I don't have to raise that money, but I can give you equity in exchange for that. You might also have expertise. You might have facilities. You might have equipment that I can use, technical people. You might have a whole lot of things that I can use that you can, even my customers, that I can leverage that in for you, so you're having a whole lot less risk. And if you have, let's say, one of the primary leverages we use is called reciprocal trade, and that's where I have your customers and you have my customers, and we get together. You can blast out an email to however many customers you've got that would buy my product and say, we've got this new XYZ model 2000 and we're ready to send it. And here it is, it's got our name on it and it's all ready to go. What happens? People will take it, they'll buy it. You might even do 30-day money back guarantee or whatever you wanted to do, depending on what the product is, and off they go. So the acceptance rate is going to be far higher with people who are already your customers and very happy with you. And so you can actually get quite a bit of leverage there, and it's costing you far less to distribute our product to your existing customers. So in a case like that, everybody wins. It establishes the company a whole lot quicker. So, and that means we can give you equity and we don't have to raise capital to set up a distribution channel. We're only raising capital to do the compliance or whatever is needed to get the project into the market. So we know what to pitch. We start with the leverages, as I said. We also look at we pitch the project, the commercial model, the leverages, the risks, and then the exit path. It is important that we handle the exit path because people won't get in if they can't get out. And we show them why that is important to them. And once you've done all of that and you pitch it in a 12-point pitch in 30 minutes, that's what we do. You only really need to do 4 pitches before you have the money you needed. So, and that's because we absolutely qualify every pitch we do, and we make sure that the companies we pitch to are exactly what we want. And we know them backwards, inside out. We show them how they're going to get out of this project, how they're going to get into it, what it's going to mean to them, and how we're going to mitigate their risk. So all of that is all part of the capital raising. And if you want to do capital raising, and we know that you can get to pre-scale in under, let's say, $250,000, this is the Cornerstone Investor Model. It's going to work really well for you. Okay, I look forward to talking to you tomorrow about distribution.